This is not good, everyone. This is not good. Oh my goodness, debris being lofted. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the words of insight. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 8, KJV. Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, nor of me his prisoner, but be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel according to the power of God. Now in this verse, Paul was addressing Timothy, which Timothy was not Paul's biological son, but his spiritually adopted son, if you will. And what he says to Paul, well, what Paul says to Timothy applies to us today. There's a lot of immorality, a lot of just junk going on in this world, but no matter what happens, we must never be ashamed of the testimony of Jesus Christ, and we must live for him, no matter the consequences. Now let's get to this video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Storm Chasers. Today, we're going to do something a little bit differently. We're all going back into single player, but instead of doing the missions, which we've already completed, we're going into free roaming. Now today, there is, and as of right now, there's two game modes we can play. There's photography mode, which we will be playing, or Feel the Power. Feel the Power, you actually become a tornado. We did that in one of our previous episodes. Today, though, like I said, we're going to photography. Our time of day, we can go morning, afternoon, evening, night. We're just going to keep it on morning. We're just going to keep it on weather clear. We're going to go ahead and enable our fuel consumption, and we're going to start out with, you know what, let's start out with 500 monies. Let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? We are on the front porch of our lovely home. It's a lovely home here. We could go in there and sleep if we wanted to. So time's going by pretty quick, so we're going to go ahead and just make our way to the truck. Now, we do have 500 starting monies. So what we're going to do is have a little bit of a lag spike there and get into our truck. Now, unlike the normal missions, we don't have an objective, and in fact, we don't even have any radar or anything, so we couldn't see anything forming on our map. But what we can do is if we press E and go over to our inventory, we can buy well, I'm sorry, go to shop, I'm sorry. We can buy radar, we can buy different, a wind gauge, we can buy some probes, some upgraded photo storage, a battery, some bandwidth, and whatnot. But today, to start out, we do have 500 monies. I'm going to go ahead and buy us a reflectivity radar because that's a really important thing to do. And also, I am going to buy let's buy an upgraded photo storage as well as a wind gauge. Now, what each one of these things do, obviously, radar will show you where the storms are. A wind gauge will tell you the winds. Probes will obviously, you set them down and you get the data from them. Storage, we can upgrade our storage. You can't see the thing right now. I'll put it down in just a minute, but you can upgrade your photo storage. Bandwidth speed would be what you do to go when you upload. So if you go to inventory, you can actually upload your photos and your probe data. And so I have 1 data per second bandwidth speed. We will need to upgrade that pretty soon, but right now radar, weather, anemometer, as well as whatever else we bought. Oh yeah, I forgot what else we bought. We bought something. Okay, anyway. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start by looking at that. We got some storms firing north of us. Okay, let's see where this one storm's going. Looks like not exactly sure where this storm's going. It's kind of hard to tell. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start out. Wind speeds are at 16 miles per hour. Wow, there's already some crazy sounds. I don't like those sounds. Okay, so our fuel consumption is on, so we will have to watch our fuel. And I'm driving like a maniac, but we're going to try to blast north to get into our storm. So yeah, we are definitely getting to this. This is a very, very massive storm. We're already getting 67, 64, 78 mile-an-hour winds. Of course, this could be because we're actually driving, so that's very possible. But a tornado warning north of our position, so it's going to be on this storm ahead of us. Looks like this storm is heading to the... Oh, we're actually in really good position to intercept this tornado. On the top left of your screen, you see the warning side, the tornado warning box. So we are getting into the storm. We'll be getting into the rain portion in just a minute. I need to stay on my side of the road. To start out with, of course, we're just going to be taking photographs. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, there's the tornado. I do see the tornado on the top right, or the right side of the screen there, now towards center and back to our left. So I'm going to get into a position to intercept. It's a very weak tornado. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to set up about right here off to the side of the road. Just going to park on the road here and exit the car and see if we can get some shots. Okay, we do have a little bit of hail, so we will have to be careful. This tornado just dissipated. Okay, get back into the car. The tornado literally just dissipated, and this is a problem. Sometimes we face this. So I'm gonna back out of this hail core. Every once in a while, these things happen. You know, you'll even in real life, you know, you're going to chase a tornado. Things look great, and then all of a sudden, just outflow just drops it down, or rear flank downdraft undercuts the storm. And stuff happens like that. But so right now, we're just going to continuously sitting here waiting. They did take the tornado warning off of the storm we're on. We are just outside of the hail core. Well, technically, we're actually in the hail core. We just got a couple of hail core divots on our windshield here. And so I'm going to try to back out of this completely because I don't want my truck to be completely damaged. Anyway, let's just go to the radar. This one storm's dying, but there's a storm over towards Wakota that looks like this storm is actually intensifying. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just punch through this core, this rain core. This storm looks like it's dying. So we're going to head over to Wakota and intercept the storm there. So I'll let you know when we get there.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Wakota County. Take cover now. Move into an inferior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a worst case scenario already happening right now. This is Wakota. We have a tornado warning on this storm, and we're about to pull into the town of Wakota. Oh, this is a worst case scenario. I'm going to just go ahead and get out of the car and the truck and see if I can see what's going on. Monster storm. Monster storm. Okay, it looks like there's a tornado right there. There's a funnel. There's definitely a funnel right there, everyone. Okay, we do have a funnel cloud over Wakota. This is literally the worst place to have a funnel. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit closer. We're gonna get a little bit closer here. This is the worst place to have a tornado. Never a good sign to have tornadoes really close to us. I could have went into Wakota, but I'm gonna stay outside. And there you go. Okay, we do have a tornado. We do have a tornado. Okay, this tornado looks like it is going over some neighborhoods right now. So I'm going to start. I'm going to snap some pictures, but it looks like it is a funnel cloud, but it's touching the ground now. Oh my goodness, it is definitely forming. Okay, this might not be a monster, but it's a really thick tornado. It's starting to grow pretty rapidly. This tornado is growing very rapidly. Again, this is not this is not what we want to have. Debris. We definitely have debris. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Already a monster tornado. Oh my goodness, this is just the second storm that I targeted, and my goodness, already we have a monster tornado. Wow. This is not good, everyone. This is not good. Oh my goodness, debris being lofted. Oh, these are homes, everyone. These are homes. This is not a good sign. Wow. No, and this day is just going to be a very, very tornadic day too, from what I know. Oh man, these poor homes, they're just getting ripped apart. My goodness. My goodness, everyone. That's just so much destruction. Okay, I'm going to run back to my truck. We're going to try to go a little bit south and get ahead of it, but my goodness, this is a worst case scenario. A town just got hit. One of the bigger towns in the game just got hit. Oh man, this is not good. And it looks like a lot of it looks like it's moving outside of the neighborhoods now. And wow. Man, already a monster tornado. This is just crazy, everyone. Wow. All right. I mean, it looks like they had an umbrella lofted from the town all the way over here. That's massive, y'all. But it looks like the tornado is dying out. That is a good thing. It's bad for the people in this town. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I see some damage on that house over there. I don't know if I'm gonna get any. I won't get any points for that. But yeah, we can see the damage from the highway here. In real life, I most definitely would go over there and help out, but since this is a game, I'm not going to help out at this time. But the tornado is definitely dissipating now. The funnel, it's going back to a funnel cloud. Set down long enough to just, man. Well, while we have a break for a second, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the truck. If we go to our laptop, if we press the E button, go to inventory, we can upload, oh, that's not a good number, but either way, we can upload all of our video, or all of our data, and get a bunch of monies for our pictures. Now, looks like we will get 666 monies. Don't really like that number, but hey, you know, it is what it is. We ended up with 716 monies. For whatever reason, we lost one photograph, but what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and buy another battery. And so we'll have one battery charging, and we'll have this battery to use. Going over here, I think what would be beneficial is for us to go ahead and get a probe. And our photo storage will be fine for the time. Ooh, I can convert score to money. I just now noticed that. So I'm going to go ahead and convert my score to money. Definitely going to upgrade my bandwidth to the max. So now I got 4 data per second. And might as well buy 2 probes. Alright, so let's go ahead and get here. Zoom out and see what's going on. Okay, we got a few storms firing. That first one that just hit Wakota, that one was a doozy. Looks like we goodness. Looks like everything's trying to develop now. There's in the southwest quadrant of the map here, place called Corwin. Looks like we have storms developing down there. I just don't really feel comfortable going down there and chasing that storm just yet. Of course, our Wakota storm is dying out. And this is, you know, just like in real life here, we're playing the waiting game. You know, we don't really know when the next tornado is going to drop or when the next storm is going to develop. And, you know, for instance, this down here in Corwin, just like in real life, this storm could be looking really good on radar, and then all of a sudden just gets weak all of a sudden. Oh, man. But yeah, this, again, the Wakota storm is definitely just already played out. At this point, we're going to play the waiting game, and when we get our next storm that I'm going to target, I will get back to you guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hasn't been too long, but this storm in Corwin is starting to gain traction just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and start making our way down towards Corwin. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now getting into the county or city limits, if you will, county of Corwin. This storm off to our right side, which is going to be our west, is definitely growing in strength. So looks like it's going right over the town of Corwin here. So what I'm going to do, yeah, we already got a little bit of a hail core going over. Well, it just developed and just dissipated. It looks like these storms are going to try to propagate actually my direction. But of course, you know, it's kind of hard to tell. We do got some storms back over to Byron that we will need to be keeping an eye on. But for right now, this one over Corwin County is definitely where we need to go. And I believe these are actually counties and not city names, even though I'm gonna call these cities and not counties. Because there's no county name for this one, so I'm just gonna call these counties. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just make a play and push into Corwin. May have to punch a hail core. It's a lot of rain over in this storm, though. It's a high precip cell. Keep an eye on the road. Hands at 10 and 2. Alright. Do have some damage, of course, from our last hail encounter that we have, which is not good. But it's not really impeding my viewing angles or anything, so it's not too bad. But this storm is definitely gaining traction. I wish we had a velocity mode on this game so I could track the relative velocities of this game. And even looking if we had like moisture maps and different things like that so I could check them. Okay, wait, what? Okay, well this is just strange. There's a tornado warning east of our position, just east of Byron on this one storm that is off the map. This blue line here is the map. I'm not going to chase that one. Since again that one's off the map and it looks like it's propagating outside of the map. So I'm going to stick with my gut and stick on this storm in Corwin. just see what happens. I'm gonna back up a little bit here and get more towards the side of the road. Alright, there is a tornado warning north of our position. Okay, I'm going to turn around, and this storm is going to... It looks like the tornado is going to head to the road, so we're going to head back, and we're going to try to get a potential probe drop in this storm if this tornado propagates like I think it's going to propagate. One thing that I would like the developers to do on this game is to enhance the tornado warning boxes to actually, you know, expand to which way they're going to go. So, i.e., make them wider where they're going and shorter where they are. Because right now they're just a box, and the box is propagating, but I have no idea which way that's moving in relation to you know, what's to me. But there is a tornado warning on this storm over here to our west. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if oh, there it is. Okay, I see the tornado. I do see the tornado. Okay, it is just dancing around in the field, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get closer to it and get a probe drop on it if I can. Alright, so we do have a tornado that's developing. Yes, okay, we do have this tornado that is developing. It's a very weak one, though. Very, maybe a cat, I say cat, maybe it's an EF1. If anything, I would be surprised if this thing even stays on the ground for too long. We might get a get a probe intercept on this one. Get ahead of it here and just see if I can figure out where this thing is going. All right, we're going to go ahead and get a probe if I can speak. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and place this probe right here. Looks like it may head a little more north, so I'm going to run over here and go a little more north and put another probe just north of here. This is just a weak tornado, maybe an EF1 if that. Okay, right here's where I'm gonna put it. So basically we'll have two probes. Nope, we won't even get to do that because the tornado has dissipated. Well, we got a little bit of probe data. That really bites. No big deal. And the tornado is now dissipating, and that's just again like real life. You get into a position, you get things going good, and then all of a sudden the storm just goes away. The storm just goes away. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up my probe. And we're going to put it back in the truck. Now, during the main missions, when I had probes, I didn't have to actually go back and get the probes, but this one, if I leave the probes out, it's just not a good thing. I won't get them back. So, looks like this storm is still growing again. So I'm going to go over to our inventory and get the $13 worth of stuff that we got for this. I'm going to remove this battery and have this charging. Go ahead and put a full charge battery in here. It's a pretty cool thing, so we can actually charge our batteries. It's really cool. I am going to go ahead and stop off at the fuel station here since I'm here while we're waiting for the storm to form back up here. And I will get back to you as soon as I figure something out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this storm, which was over Corwin, is now heading to Wakota again. It looks like it's strengthening. I'm going to head up north to try to get to the corner, that top right corner of Wakota, I think that is. Yeah, Wakota. So I take a left here. We're going to blast north here. The storm it's growing, but at a very slow rate. Back when it was in Corwin, just a second ago, it did put down a small EF1 tornado, but that was about it. So I'm going to stage up here by this, just right here actually, by this cool barn. And we're going to wait and see what happens with this storm. I'm going to keep an eye out on the storm, but as well as on the radar. It does look like over towards Byron, outside of the map, again, this blue line is the map. It does look like that storm is just doing its thing outside of the map, so we're not going to be able to do anything with it. But this storm over Wakota is definitely growing in intensity rapidly. Okay, it looks like it's heading directly into the town of Well, the main hell core is going to head, looks like, more north and then northeast. And then looks like it's trying to grow east. So yeah, we're going to stay right here. And we're just going to see what happens. Hopefully, this thing, it strengthens. This is not the place that I would want a tornado to be put down. Again, we just had a monster tornado come through here not too long ago and just hit right through Dakota, right through this general area here. Where my mouse cursor was. And I'm just hoping we don't get another one. Well, I want to see a tornado, but I don't want to get another one put down. Additionally, I'm going to monitor the storm off to our southwest, over towards Byron. And it's just not looking that good. It's not looking organized. It's growing and then not growing. This one over here in Wakota is definitely the better play for us right now. We are going to be targeting, and we do have an EAS emergency alert system alert. It looks like okay, this is interesting.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Dakota County. Take cover now.
Okay, we have
To an interior room on the lowest floor of a
Okay, we have a tornado warning, but I don't see a tornado watch. We have a tornado warning, but I don't see a tornado watch warning box. Okay, so we just need to. Oh, is that? No. So we do have a tornado warning, but I don't see a tornado. Don't see a tornado. I don't see one touching the ground. Let me hop back in the truck here. Maybe I can. Well. Okay, I'm gonna just keep driving because I do not see a tornado just yet. The tornado warnings are definitely. The tornado sirens are definitely sounding, but I just don't. Okay, there's a tornado warning south of our position. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Again, another tornado in Corwin? What? Okay, we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna stick here in Wakota. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I think. Okay, I see the tornado right there. Right there, yeah. For whatever reason, it glitched out, and there was no tornado warning box on my. No tornado warning box on my radar. But yeah, it looks like we do have this tornado just developing here in Wakota. Oh, now they developed the tornado. They put the tornado warning. Okay, so this tornado is going. Looks like we got a sidewinder. I'm not exactly sure where it's going. Let's see if I can get a picture. We'll get a picture of this beauty here. Bring in the focus. Let's get a couple pictures. We'll get a picture or two of it. Alright, we're going to try to get a probe intercept if we can. Looks like this tornado is heading south, back towards the town. Which is not a good idea, and not a good thing. We just earlier, literally just had probably an EF2 tornado to EF3 tornado touchdown just in this town. So let's see what we can do. We may be too close to do this. Yeah, we're getting really close to this tornado. This is a little too close for comfort. Alright, let's see if I can just get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let's see where this thing's going. It's a sidewinder. It is picking up a car. Definitely picking up the car. But it's not a strong tornado. This is just a weak tornado. I misjudged it. I thought it was going to move down south, and it's now moving east. So, just like in real life, things sometimes don't go the way you think they're going to go. But let's just see if we can get another angle on this tornado. This tornado is weaker, so it barely lifted the car up and threw it over. So, I'm definitely going to get a little closer to this thing. Speeds are 30 to 40 miles an hour. It's not bad. It looks like 42 miles per hour, 33, yeah. And I could have a probe. Well, I'll go ahead and just put a probe out. Why not? If I can. Yeah. Let's just get a quick probe here, see if I can get any readings from this. We're not in it, but we are close to it. Okay, I'm getting probe hits, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna blast north. Wind speeds are up 40, 44, 46. So I'm just gonna get out of the way here and just watch this tornado come through. Again, we got a sidewinder tornado. You know what? I'm actually gonna do something. We're gonna go put a tornado probe in the path of this tornado right here. Right here. We're putting it right here. If it doesn't dissipate, we should get some really good results. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh gosh. I am getting run. Okay, I'm literally getting sucked into the tornado. We gotta get out of here. Stat. We are getting good probe hits though on this tornado. Wind speeds were up pretty tremendously there for a second. Okay, we do have a tornado warning south of our position. That means, oh man, down there in Corwin again. But this one in Wakota is what we're doing. Thankfully, we are getting some good probe hits. Okay, our probe just took a direct hit. Our probe just took a direct hit. We got 200 points from our probe. That is amazing. Okay, let's see if we can just... This tornado is a very weak tornado, but still, we got some good points from what I can gather. We'll snap a few photos of this thing. I have one more just for good measure. Okay. Get back in the truck. So we did get some really good thing. Okay, yeah. We did get some really good probe hits. Alright, I'm gonna back up. This is actually not a good position for me to be in because this tornado is heading directly for me. And thankfully there's somebody else on this road with me. I'm looking in my rearview mirror there, but I really gotta go get my probes back. So I'm hoping, okay, I may just do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go as far to the left side of this road as I can. Hopefully I won't. Okay, I'm gonna drive right by the tornado and actually through it. So thankfully, yeah, it's coming. Yeah, we know. But thankfully it's not too bad. But okay, you can see here that little path where the tornado just took, that weird little darker area there. Yeah, that was actually where the tornado took its path from. We got a good direct hit from it, so we're gonna go back, put this probe back on the truck, and we're gonna actually go ahead and just leave this tornado to do its thing. Looks like it's strengthening just a little bit, but it's still very weak. Gonna head to get our other probe up here. So I'm not gonna target this tornado anymore. I will, however, go ahead and get ready to target the storm south, probably. Alright. These tornado sirens are very loud. Alright. Hop back in the truck here. Okay. So if we go to our map here, we can see there's a tornado. Ooh, severe thunderstorm warning? Well, that's a really cool sign. I didn't really know they had severe thunderstorm warning boxes here. Well, that's cool. Okay, we do have a storm heading... This tornado is heading north. You know what? We're actually going to make a quick U-turn here and head to this storm down south. This storm down south looks like it's more organized and it has a better chance to have a bigger tornado. Okay, fuel. I'm a derp. I literally see my fuel consumption right now. I literally just overlooked it earlier. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to head... Try not to get pulled into the tornado there. That tornado really just... It just made a weird turn. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna head south and see if we can get our eyes on this tornado down south. It may be over by the time we get there. I know this tornado, it looks like it is heading for home, so that's not good. But the good thing about this tornado, it was weaker, and it still looks like it's weaker. But this up in Wakota, this tornado though down south here, that was in Corwin, going up to Wakita. It looks like it is still going strong, and it's weakened drastically though. We can still, I'm gonna still get up to here and see if I can get it, maybe even get a probe hit on it. Okay, there's the tornado right there. We do see the tornado. We're gonna try to, oh gosh, don't hit a light pole. Okay, we're off into the roads. Okay. Ooh, pro driving. Okay, so I don't think we'll be able to get a probe off in time. I don't know though. We're gonna try. Alright. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Okay, I don't need, okay, I'm crouching. Okay. Actually, you know what? That tornado is not gonna hit there. Nope, it's moving. Looked like it was heading our direction and it just completely moved. So, we're gonna go south. Well, I'm sorry, east. You know what? We're not gonna be able to get a. We're not gonna safely be able to get a. Well, you know what? Yeah, we. Hurry. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we're putting this probe down right here. We're hoping this is gonna cross the road right here beside us. Come on, hurry up! Good. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead. Okay, no, we don't have time. I was gonna try to put another one, but we don't have time. Let's just get it out of here. Alright, we have one probe. One probe here taking decent hits. I'm going to try to, well, turn around here. Our probe is getting some data. Looks like the tornado has crossed the road. We missed it where we missed the tornado coming across the road, but we did get close to it. All right, so we're just gonna stick right here, stay just outside of its reach. Man, though, I mean, I think this was a successful day, though. I mean, we got to see the firsthand a massive tornado, get some decent points, and now get a good probe hit, and now be right next to a tornado. I think it's a good day. Now, I honestly don't know what this tornado is doing. It's kind of looks like it's backtracking. Is it really going to try to park itself over my probe? It's possible. I'm getting ready to get back in the truck and leave as fast as possible. You know what I bet? I'm willing to say, okay, I'm willing to say that that tornado literally, okay, we barely missed it. We can see the path right here in front of my truck as where it just took. You know, if I would have left that other probe, it would have been fine. We would have probably got a direct hit, but it's okay. No big deal. We did get a direct hit earlier. Really good. Happy about that. Go ahead and put this back into the truck. And I'm going to go ahead and check around the map, see how everything's doing. Still a tornado warning north of us, and of course we're on this one. Let's go ahead and just go to our... upload all our data, and 1,141 monies. Yes, please. Oh, yes. Everyone, I think this has been a successful chase day. I know this has not been as exciting as our missions were, but still, really, really fun. Multiple tornadoes intercepted today. Guys, can't wait for the next one. Just get ready. God bless. Remember, chase your dreams.